Be sure to hit that like button, share this content. Let that friend, that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk. And beyond Cowboys expectations, PAYDAY, the best way. Come on with it. My name is Law Nation. $1 million. Come on with it. Put a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. No San Fran audio here. Come on with it. Mama said there'll be days, literally, just like this. Yo.
What more do you want from me?
Ready? Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. Now it's here. What should I say?
Come on with it. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Appreciate everybody, man, for jumping in. The name is Law Nation. Thank each and every last one of you all. Shout out to you, Peter. He says, Big Ferg in the building. Shout out to him. Cowboys Vet 71. This is first day of PAYDAY, too, by the way. And we need for these guys to see if they can play through the echoes of the whistle. We also entail with all of this great stuff, we need to figure out who got the heart, you know. I mean, you can look good right now without the pads. You can catch balls across the middle. You can do a slant and just take it to the house, right? But now we finna see what's absolutely supposed to happen, Cowboy Nation. Shout out to everybody, man. So the audio is straight, right? So thank everybody. Expectation day, too. The expectations for, I want to say, so far, Javonte Williams, I'm going to see if he can really crease it, right? They're still not going to be playing full force, but I'm going to see if he can really crease it when he cut back inside. Jadon Blue, oh, my God, he got unbelievable hands, y'all. I mean, his hands are official. I'm cutting in and out. All right, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. If that's only rock and roll, let me know. But let me know if the audio is straight, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know. Let me know before we go any further down this particular stretch. Shout out to you. Straight as a razor. Okay, good. It's always good. Shout out to you. Mine's good. Okay, great. I do have the longest intro in the building, but I'm going to tell y'all, with all of that being said, the Dallas Cowboys and all that they do, of course, we definitely need Ford to stay healthy. We definitely need these guys to be really tip-top shape. We need Pickens to be him, right? And we need Lamb to be lambing, right? So at the end of the day, the Dallas Cowboys versus the Cowboys, basically. But shout out to y'all. If you are having technical difficulties, clear your cache out, and also make sure that you not having those certain websites on the screen there, because I know when y'all watch those websites, it tends to mess it up. So make sure you don't. Wait a minute. Make sure y'all ain't on them websites, okay? Make sure you clear out all of that, okay? And get busy with this content information that we're going to try to put out there for you, okay? Shout out to your Ice Cold Cowboy. Shout out to you, Jameson Taylor. Thank everybody for jumping in. Yeah. And Jerry Jones said he never clears out his cash, and he is not lying, you know. The next person, shout out to you, Angie. Thank you for jumping in and being part of these type of shows. Appreciate the fire. The person that we really need to pay attention to will be the next person to get paid, you know. Jay Fuller said he's okay. So of course, it is clearly somebody else's fault, not my fault, right? So when we started to talk about these things, let me fast forward to about right here. Cass, what's good? So here's what the Cowboys, looking back at everything, we do know that Donovan is a Raku. That's a blessing for us. Oh my God, it's a blessing for us. We are aware. We are aware of number 99. He was the guy that we picked up, Oprah Winfrey son or whatever his name may be. But we do know that he's been showing up. Number 99. Put that in your mind, right? 99 in your mind. Tyler Booker, to a degree, he's been solid. Has he been spectacular? No, but he's been solid. Elam, as you guys see right here, who caught this interception that Dak threw, right? Looked like he was throwing the ball to him. He picks up the baby. Y'all see that? That kid, oh my God. Elam is a guy that I got a chance to talk to, and he appears to be in good spirit. He loves the philosophy, the system here. He was utilized wrong at the last location drop-off that he was at. He was telling me that basically he is that press cover corner. He likes to jam. He likes to redirect. He likes to knock the opposition off of their marker and get back into the folds and these sorts of things. So it is good. Oprah's son. Yeah, Oprah's son. That's what I'm gonna call him. But I'm getting that this team is okay, especially as we look at the overall capacity. Pickens, to me, I think that he opens up the playbook even more for the other people. Let me start talking about Jake Ferguson. Shoddy basically told everybody last year was a fluke. Jake Ferguson is like that. He is really good. And when I'm seeing him on the field, I'm saying, okay, all right, he's making some wild plays here and there. But if it's anybody out of the tight end room that's pretty much shiny, that fighting for a spot, that he's going to be even more hungry to play even better, it's going to be a guy. Let me tell y'all about this guy. It's going to be a guy by the name of Brevin Spanford. Yeah, Brevin Spanford. Brevin Spanford. Let me turn this up all the way. I don't want to wake up anybody, but Brevin Spanford. He's going to be a nice monster for us. Yes. Yeah. Y'all was able to hear that, right? So, if any levels of motivation from Jake Ferguson getting paid, it's going to be a levels of motivation for Brevin Spanford. Not saying that we do things for money, but money answereth all things. If you think I'm lying, just Google it. Just pull up Google, type in money answereth all things. Not a few things, not some things. It's going to say all things. So this guy he's been catching the ball across the middle. He's been blocking pretty well. He's been good on short to intermediate stuff. I think that Brevin Spanford fought hard to be like your number two guy, your number two tight end. You can't cover everybody on this field. BSF, yeah, I like that. Yeah. Also, Joe Milton. I think that Joe, the way he's moving around and the way he's out here and growing, you can see the development from Smooth. I think that Joe got high potentials down the line. Not for this season, for maybe 2 to 3 years from now. I think that if he continued to scale, it's going to be great for him. And it's always a great situation to incorporate run game. In a pinch, if he got to get into a game and they already have run game going, it's going to be difficult for the other teams because you still got to respect his arm. Yeah. And that's Princeton Fant right here who's been fighting really well. I think that we got a good problem with our quote-unquote tight end rooms. because everybody is athletic. Everybody got the ability to stretch the field, and especially they're going to primarily be working one-on-ones down inside. I think that everybody is going to be able to figure out a way to make an impact on this team. Shout out to you, TA Cowboy. Appreciate you. And Anthony Scott, appreciate you. Common Sense Lab. Jameson, what's good with y'all so much? And today episode, let me know who you guys would like for me to take a real good look at, whether it's O-line, D-line, whether it's a wide receiver combination. We know what Pickens and Lamb can do. Let me tell you, Trayshawn Holden, he's a guy that I'm thinking that he can fight for a spot. And I'm telling you, when you start looking at my guy, Mingo, and hold on, let me rewind this one right here. Hold on. Y'all was talking about him. I was talking about him, and all of a sudden he missed make a play right here. Let me see. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? That is this Brevin Span 4. Let me rewind one more time. You guys see it right here? Let me know in the chat. Yeah. Come on with it. Yeah. Tyler Guyton-Law hoping he dominate this year. He is a guy that I'm quite sure he's picking it up a little bit better. Guyton is doing his thing. He is literally doing his thing, which is a good thing. And I can't get mad at him. I get that the notion that he is not living up to the expectations last season. But them some heavy and high expectations due to the fact that he was a rookie playing at left tackle, and the year before he was playing right tackle on a smaller level at OU. So I just really believe that by Terrence Steele getting hurt and not being able to practice, that this team may feel a little bit more comfortable moving on from him. And I'm not beating up Terrence Steele, but I'm just – he got to hurry up and get back out there on the field. Keep in mind with Steele, and I'm not trying to create no clickbait news or what have you, but there's not a lot of sponsors in the building for him, right? Nobody on his staff knows him like that, so he got to figure out a way to get back out there on the field. So these other guys getting reps and opportunities to play, it could be a situation that week one you don't see Terrence Steele as your starter out there at right tackle. Now, some of you guys will have a parade about that, and some people will have natural reservations. But it's one of those things that he got to figure out a way. Appreciate everybody for jumping in. Let me see what we got here. Okay, we got Todd saying, look out for Damone Clark. Yeah, I've been looking at Damone Clark. Hopefully, Damone Clark can give us something this year. We've been waiting for him to show us something. And shout out to him. This would be the second run around, whereas he got a real linebacker. I think that when we let George, I believe his last name was Edwards, go, you saw the droppage from Damone Clark. Hopefully, he can elevate his game. But I'm going to say this very quietly. Damone, I hope you're not watching. Mears Learfowl ain't giving up that spot, bro. Mears Learfowl is not giving up that spot. We already know we got a spot and waiting for Overshawn, who's overly running out there. Looks like he need to just go ahead and put the pads and stuff on. I get it. They don't want to rush him. Here's another person that I was going to get at. The room itself is the linebacker room itself with Kenneth Murray, Jack Sanborn. It's a great room for us. I don't think that in the last 5 to maybe 10 years that we had good linebacker play collectively, and we're about to see good linebacker play. We demanding good linebacker play. Yeah, I do look like I'm in an RV, Angie. Yeah, yeah. I'm far from being in an RV, but RV law is coming soon. We got a workout package deal, and I do not want to outspeak my wisdom teeth, and we may be in an RV. Stay tuned to that. Brandy State's law is camp packed. It was packed yesterday for the fan appreciation. There was a lot of people out there. I think that from this day going forward, it's going to be packed. But keep in mind, through the week, it always get a little thin because people got to go to work, right? And the economy is not the economy that it used to be. And when gas is like $8 and you got to decide whether or not you're going to put gas in your car, put something in your stomach. Sometimes people say, man, I'm going to stay at the crib, man, and put something in my stomach. Common Sense Labs is law. You and Vach going to link up. We do need to bump into him several times. They got him stretched out very thin here in Oxnard. Maybe after practice one of these days we can meet up and link up and do a quick recap. I know that him and Crown Media, they doing great things, him and Brian Broaders. I think the world of them. Continue to press forward, move forward. I tell y'all what, y'all reach out to Crown Media and seeing if they can let some of these guys over here on this side jump in on that. Jay Fuller, member for 5 months, level platinum, level 3. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. He states here, I want to see what the D-line and the O-line look like. Say less. Say less. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Dagon says putting something in his stomach. Pause if necessary. Yeah. But it's going to be hard to really still look at Mozzie. Mozzie definitely do not look like a one-tech. Mozzie, let me say this again. Mozzie definitely do not look like a one-tech. We got a super chat. Thank you for your support, man. It says, JB states, yo, brother, I heard a lot of hype around the rookie Donovan Ezaraku from Boston College. Is he as advertised? I heard he might take Sam's spot, bro. It's a good problem. Oh, my God. We got guys on this team. Jay, we got guys on this team that's literally playing with venom. Like from Sam Williams to Fowler, who felt as if though the last team disrespected him. Marshawn Nealon, just naturally gifted. I didn't know that Marshawn Nealon had the bendability. Right? And then you have Donovan Ezaraku. And I didn't even mention Parsons yet. Donovan got tools in his bag. I'm going to try to talk to him today if I can. Talk to several players through the course of this week, but didn't get a chance to tap in with Donovan Ezaraku. But I'm telling you guys, me and Jadon Blue, we locked in, Cowboy Nation. But Donovan, as advertised, short area quickness, hands placement, shoulder dip, being able to disengage. That is a major thing, not a minor thing, as an edge rusher. And be disciplined to know how to stay engaged, to contain, right? So that linebackers can scrape. I think that what we're going to see more so than anything, the ability for these linebackers to be linebacking, like scrape, disengage, and get in the field. We are seeing absolutely linebacker play, and we have been voided of and allergic to linebacker play, and we're about to see that for the 2025 season. People fail to realize when the Cowboys were dog water on stopping the run, well, your linebackers are your enforcers. People fail to realize linebackers are a part of your front seven. People fail to realize that. Now, granted, we got the Ozempic size one tech on our team. I get it. But what we're looking at is even beyond that one little spot right there. Your linebacker is supposed to be able to fill that hole, disengage and get upfield. Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to get into the politics of Jerry Jones toying around with Michael Parsons, right? I get it, Jake Ferguson getting $50 million, 4-year deal. Great for Jake Ferguson. The order of operation should always been pay Parsons first, and then you pay everything else. The Joneses are going to be the Joneses. There's no way around it. They're going to go into the building, and they're going to think that they are the smartest people in the room. They don't really understand the order of operation, and they are billionaires with a B, right? It's like, come on, man. You're supposed to be able to pay your mortgage first. But they the kinds of caliber of people, they'll pay their gas bill, their light bill. You get what I'm saying? They'll pay the lawman. They will pay everybody but their mortgage first. And it's crazy, and I get it. I'm trying to be optimistic. We can all say that the deal is already done and they're just stretching this out for news and all of this stuff, and Parsons is paid and these sorts of things. But it just creates this crazy, as much positivity that Shadi is trying to bring to the table. It has always been taken away from the stumbling words of the Joneses. And it's hard. It's hard to defend, especially when people take things and run with it, right? Law, he'll get paid at halftime during the Eagles ring ceremony. Like, breaking news, Michael Parsons is paid. It is for what it is. Superstar status, appreciate you. We need to switch to a 3-4. We have the personnel to run it except the nose tackle. Yeah, we about 50 pounds off from having that nose tackle. You would need 2 of them boys. And we far, far away from that. Shout out to you, Stephen Carroll, for being a civil level member for not 1 month, but for 31 months, man. That is a noble thing, man. I appreciate you. Put SC in the title there, or in the chat there, ladies and gentlemen. And it could stand for Sadiq Charles or Stevie Carroll. Both of them been some strong supporters of this channel, and I really appreciate you. 31 months, that's a long time. That's a long time, bro. I appreciate you. Bro, did signing Ferg give more cap space, yay or nay? Let's see. It should increase the cap space in pocket. I doubt it if they have the information ready and available right now. But while I'm pulling this up, let's look at some of these older highlights of the practice that I managed to capture here. Y'all, you guys bear with me as we tune in just a little bit more. All right, Small, appreciate you. Hold on, mic check. I think my audio didn't got messed up. All right, can y'all hear me better now? Mic check. The price of doing content. And remember, all right, Small states that, and let me see if I can pull this up. Shout out to you, Small. States that, shout out to Law Nation, shout out to Memphis, shout out to 3-6 Mafia, shout out to Jalen Hurts through less than, Jalen Hurts, well, you didn't say shout out to Jalen Hurts, but he states Jalen Hurts threw for less than 200 yards in 7 games last season. Running game matter. Small is killing it, man. But people will argue that Jalen Hurts better than Cam Newton. Jalen Hurts better than Josh Allen. Jalen Hurts better than Joe Burrows. It's crazy how people would take Jalen Hurts Super Bowl, right? And say, yeah, he is X, Y, and Z and these sorts of things. But in actuality, ladies and gentlemen, we know the real. And the real is It's a team sport. And he's blessed to have A.J. Brown and Smitty. We can't get mad at the next man for doing that, right? So it is for what it is. But shout out to him for doing whatever he needed to do. Okay, so it didn't update on Over the Cap yet, but once it do, we'll be able to give you guys some information on how much money that we're going to get kicked back with. And as you guys can see, we still at $31 million, 31.7. And I'm going to tell y'all, this, though. With $31 million, you can sign whoever you want to sign. Stephen Carroll with another super chat. Super Stephen Carroll. Put an SC in the chat for my guy. Once again, he states, Law, we all know that the front office beats to its own drum and don't do the common sense signing that the fan base wants. And what would actually free up money to go get more players, extend them on the team. You are 1,000% right, Stephen Carroll. As you had to get some little coffee, wake up a little bit. My circadian rhythm is still trying to get together, man. Yeah, they invited me out last night. I was like, I can either go out and chill and hang, have a good time with the DJ, shout out to Blackbeard, or I can go in and edit and look at film. And you guys know I edited and looked at film. Just by me getting the time frame to edit this video. Let me tell you how the processing, because a lot of people don't understand. That's why I'm a little drowsy a little bit. First and foremost, my time frame is off, right? But for me to compile all of these clips, for it to be HD the way it looks versus the way other people are uploading clips, the rendering, like the uploading process from my device to the Dropbox is 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Now, for me to rip it from my Dropbox back to the computer is another 2.5 hours. So that's 6 hours if you add all of it together, 2.5. So yeah, it's about 6 hours, right? And then I have to go in and do the voiceover, and we take out some of the rap music. It would have been easier if they didn't have the music in the background, right? Because, YouTube be YouTubing. So I got to go in and edit out the background music. And I want to keep a little of it, right? And then I go in and do my voiceover. And after my voiceover, it takes a time to render from there about, I would say, 30 minutes. And then from 30 minutes, it takes additional 25 minutes to upload, right? So that whole process takes time. I don't have an editor. We don't have a videographer. I'm just Law Nation Sports Media. And from what we were told, they don't like us being out there on the field, but we find ways to get out there on the field. So we are the Tubi TVs of the sports media. We got to figure out a way to get things going. So if I'm a little drowsy, if I'm a little late on stuff, man, just understand that it's Law Nation, baby. So that's what I really appreciate all of you guys for showing support and all of this stuff. And you know what captures a lot of things is they compete, but there's a whole team. It's just me. It's just me over here, but I appreciate y'all. Yeah. Siobhan Revel is a whole lot closer than what we think. I got a chance to talk to him. Shout out to him, his father, his people. He's ready. I know that we don't want to rush individuals, but let me say this real quickly for about him or what have you. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. Y'all bear with me. Cowboy Nation. Yeah. And boom, I got it up, y'all. Building the plane as we fly. Got a chance to talk to Siobhan Revel. Got a chance to talk to his people. His dad, we did a full interview. I can't wait to upload that so that you guys can see what was his upbringing, who did he study, what he can and can't do, and these sorts of things. But one of the things that I want to tell you about Siobhan Revel is the fact that the tape that we all did our breakdown on, the tape that we all looked over and said, hey, this guy can be X, Y, and Z. He said even that year, he wasn't 100%. He was about 75%. And that's the tape that everybody's glowingly talking about, right? He said that now that his son is pretty much 1,000% cleared, it's just that the front office, oops, I'm talking too much. It's just the front office want to be cautious with him and that he is ready to PLAY. And his father, who's going to be pretty much his agent in all of this, he pulled up the phone and he said, hey, watch this right here. These are things that y'all don't see. And he showed me that he was cutting on the knee. He was stopping and sinking hips and turning and getting upfield. Now, we don't know if he can take a hit on the knee. That's the only thing. But he showed me with my eyes to his phone that he's able to do those things. Now, there are some people saying that when he walks, there's a limp. I'm going to tell y'all, man, some folks just going to have limps when they walk. I mean, when you look at Jordan, and I'm not saying that he's Jordan, but Jordan never walked straight. He always, who knows what, who remember how Jordan walked? Jordan always walked with that damn limp. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant adopted that. So we can't really gauge on how somebody's walking. So I'm gauging on how they running, stopping, cutting, and all of this stuff. So that's all I'm going to say. You can't gauge off of how somebody walk. Any new news about Paris Campbell? He's wearing number 80. He don't stick out as much. If it's me, I think Jalen Brooks is still ahead of Paris Campbell. I think that Paris Campbell probably will be looking for a team. And I'm not putting that on him. I'm not putting that on. A pimp limp. A swag limp, laughing out loud from Jason Bourne. MJ walked with a humpback leaning forward. Yeah. You probably think you can beat him. Just like, when you see, real talk, like somebody asked about Sam Williams. Like if you sitting right beside Sam Williams or you side by side with Sam Williams, you be like, man, that dude, he can't run no 4.40 because he don't look like he runs a 4.40. He's a giant. But when you see Sam Williams moving, you sitting there like, man, that guy runs a 4.40. It's impossible. Like, man, what kind of Anunnaki blood he got, man? So that's just how it goes with Sam Williams. And when we start talking about those things, that Sam Williams literally is him, and is what we call himothy out there. So some of these guys, you may think that they're not athletic like that, but they absolutely athletic like that. So I'm telling y'all again, if you see Sam Williams and he's walking down the street, you say, man, that not-knee guy, he can't run no 4.40. I mean, he's too big, man. I'm going to punch him right quick and try to run. He going to catch you, he going to body slam you, and you're going to be seeing the creator. That's just for what it is. That's just for what it is, y'all. He's that athletic. 400 people in the chat, only 157 likes. Come on, man. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing, man? Y'all supposed to be able to. Riggs! I'm getting too old for this, Riggs. Hit the like button, share this content. Perry states, congratulations on the $50 million payday. Here's my thoughts on my guy, Jake Ferguson. I want Jake Ferguson to finally, and I mean just that, finally, get into a situation that we look back on and we all look at each other and say, you know what? We thank the Cowboys for finally paying someone, and nobody called it, right? Nobody was here saying, hey, Jake Ferguson about to get paid. If the Cowboys can adopt that mindset, oh, baby. All right, we got my guy DP, man, been a super strong supporter of the nation, man, Darian Posey. A member for 47 months, platinum level 3. Appreciate you. Law brought the Riggs button with him. Yeah. Hey, y'all didn't think I had it, didn't you? You know? So, appreciate you for looking out. Yeah. Appreciate you.
I want me some glory hole.
Hey, Jerry, now hold on. Now, wait a minute. We talking about something else. Yeah, so... Yeah, Gary Jenkins states, I've been looking for content on the Cowboys, and I'm glad now. Man, you got me, man. I got you. I got all of y'all. I got all of you guys. I appreciate y'all. You know, I'm going to work hard over here to get y'all some great content. And it's going to be great. Perfection is my name. Someone keep putting baby oil on Jalen Brooks' cleats. Yeah, him, it's a head scratcher. Like him, Andre Booth, and who else that you sometimes look at and be like, how in the world they still on this team? Now, I ain't going to be a hater. I saw Booth make a few plays here and there. I'm sitting there like, okay, all right, Booth, you know, all right. Let's see, can he do it when the game matter, though, you know. And it is for what it is. Lawtel Aubrey to shank a kick, hit Jerry in the tower today. Nah, Brandon Aubrey is too automatic for that, you know. The dude's too automatic to shank any kick. Maybe the punter, you know. But they protected in that booth way up at the top, that pavilion. If you are out here today, if I'm going to pause, let me pause this right quick. Come on, where my pause button at? Pause. And remember, where we at? All right. Pause it right here. If you are out here today and you see where them house is at in the background, that's where you probably need to be at, because I think the pads today going to be on that side, okay? Sadiq Charles with the super chat, appreciate you so much. Thank you for jumping in. She states here, try hitting that like button and share this content. Law works hard for us and the nation. Appreciate you, Sadiq Charles, and I thank you. I thank you. And I'm getting better on my reading. See, the key to reading well is drinking some coffee. I wish I could have had some coffee when I was in kindergarten. In first grade. All right. James states, why trash number 52 with the twos? Shouldn't have drafted him. Who is 52? Who is 52? Y'all help me out, man. Who's 52? Who's 52? He ain't making no plays if he is. I know 55 been making some plays. Who's 52? Y'all help me out with 52. I know 35 been making some plays. Oh, you talking about on the okay, Tyler Booker? Because you know most people wear multiple numbers. I'm thinking you talking about defense. Let me make sure you was talking about. Because you threw that chat in here so quickly. Why trash number 52 with the twos? Shouldn't draft. What are you saying? Help me out. Why trash number 52 with the twos? Shouldn't. Is that we shouldn't have drafted him? Or are you talking about offensive? You talk about offensive line 52. I'm thinking you talking about doggone Defense. Okay, good. All right. I think Booker been pretty good. I think Booker, for what they're trying to do, especially with his O-line, it's a ramp-up thing. And when the pads come on, they did the same with Tyler. They did the same thing with both of the Tylers, Tyler Smith and his Tyler Guyton. They put him on the second team, third team, second team. Keep in mind, when I talked to Tyler Booker, he was carrying pads. You know, he's still a rookie. It's to a point that someone that was right next to him was like, he must be shy. And he's not shy. Y'all seen how he ran his camps. So when you are looking at these type of guys and they carrying pads or they working with the threes and the twos, it's to get them together. You can't be effing up at guard spot when you are the direct pathway to the quarterback. The closest pathway to the quarterback is a straight line. And if you are doing that, Cowboy Nation, yeah. All of the Tylers didn't start on the team one. Tyler Smith, when he was a rookie, he was from team 3, team 2, and then he worked himself up to team 1. Tyler Guyton, remember, team 3, team 2, and then worked himself up to team 1. To a point where his Big Nate was saying that Awesome Richards is a better, right? So all I can say is Tyler D. Curator, y'all funny as hell. Yes, indeed. Booker stuffed kids in the locker room in high school. Yeah. So it's here's why I like Shotty. I like Shotty to this point. I'm not finna give nobody a path. I'm not finna give nobody the green light to be able to say, yeah, this person was given the alleyway because of their draft status. No. I like when I see Carson's on the third team now, right, and got to work himself back up to the second and to the first. I like seeing that. I like seeing a mix-up with all of these type of things. Yes, indeed. So when you start looking at those type of operations and systems, it is a good thing for us, Cowboy Nation. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. They've been mixing the lines up in training camp. Yeah, they're mixing it up. So everybody get a shot at it. Everybody get a chance at it. And it is for what it is. Let me see who else we have. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys hard hitters, man. Appreciate all of the hard hitters in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. All right. We got about another 5 to maybe 10 minutes before we cut out. Cowboy Nation, can you guys give me a homework assignment? You know, I'm asking for some work. And I'm going to compile most of y'all information and we'll see who we're going to look at. It can be individual players that you guys are keened in on, or it can be the simple fact that we're looking for, dare I say, coaching. Who do we need to key in on? Or is the situation, y'all help me out too. Let me know when is the cut down date. Like throughout the NFL, when is the cut date? And that way we can make sure we on the same page with everything. Brandy says, look at the defensive tackle room. CJ, the original, says, can we do Mozzie versus Booker? We could do that. That's good stuff. Law, can you please keep an eye on Tyler Guyton? I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to keep an eye on Tyler Guyton. Number 60 for those who don't know. Want to see the DBs and how they looking? Okay. Right now, Lamb and Pickens having their way on DBs. And I was kicking it with Revel the other day, and I was saying, would your son would have stopped that? And he was like, hell yeah, my son. He's one of those guys. Like, his son can walk on water a little bit, right? And the other part of it was, when we look back at things, when we started talking about this DB class, right? Can these guys absolutely make plays when it's necessary. Those are the things we're going to be looking at from the DB aspect. Keep an eye on the running backs. TA says Carson's first to cut. All right. Look at Blue. Ooh, look, put a 1 in the chat if you seen that one-hand catch that Blue was able to pull out from the skies. Yeah. Blue him. I like Blue. Right now, me and Clarence, we are not seeing eye to eye on several things. We're not seeing eye to eye on Mingo nor Trayshawn Holden. He don't believe any of these guys are any good. Also, Clarence believe that all of the running backs, believe it or not, are trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, what do you mean? So Clarence with the belief, and I want y'all to timestamp it. He states that Rico would be the number 1 back on his team right now, and he states that Rico is better than Javonte Williams, better than Miles Sanders, better than Jadon Blue, better than Phil Maffa. So do y'all believe in my guy, my brother from another mother? You know, shout out to the Omega Psi Phi and all of that good stuff. Do y'all believe that this running back room is worse than what they were last season? That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Law, tally how many times Dak target and go deep with GP. I can do that. Before I go, man, let me know, man, how y'all feel about that. Because I'm sitting here like, come on, man. Never Trevor. Okay. Do y'all really believe that last year running back room is better than this year's running back room? Yeah. Cowboys running game about to struggle. James said he's agreeing. Oh, my Lord. I like Rico. The extensions and all, Glenn. Hey, I feel you. Running back room is much better. Come on, man. Y'all let me know how much I put on the line. How much should I wager on the line? You know, yeah, AJ. What's up, Coach AJ? What's good with you, man? I haven't seen you, man. He says, nope. I don't want to see any more horse playing mentality. Okay. I get where you're coming from. This you got his poet? No. All right. I bet the run game will be better. I've been looking at a lot of tape, man. I get it. Rico did his thing last season. But tape for tape, granted, Sanders fell off when he went to Carolina land. And I don't know who else been spectacular in Carolina, by the way. But y'all cannot convince me that Rico, a perfectly healthy Rico, is better than a perfectly healthy Miles Sanders. I just don't see it. And I could be 1,000% wrong, but I can't wait. Practice started at 11:45 today, California time. It is 9:49 right now. So I like to get something in my body before we get there and maybe get out some fancy stuff so we can get there on time and everything. We won't know until live action law. Y'all, wait a minute. Bama, are y'all really that high on Rico? You know, like Rico Dido. Last season, of course, I like the Atlanta Falcons game when he caught that pass that Dak threw to him, right? But what definitive game that you guys are standing so tall on the table for? And you keep in mind, Rico is an enemy now. He's not on the silver and blue side. He's on the other blue side, right? Chuba had a good year with Carolina. Yep. Chuba's a different runner than Sanders. We can argue and say that they didn't utilize Sanders the way he's supposed to be utilized, right? But we can see. Rico was a baby barbarian. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying about Clarence, man. I'm surprised, man. I know some Clarence fans, y'all giving him some of his flowers. Yeah. Sadiq Charles says Clarence is annoying. That damn hat has a small smell. Smell like he never takes it off. Oh, wow. Girl. Wait a minute. All right. Still bottom of the barrel, but better than what we were last year's group. Okay. I think we finished out last season 24th or 25th in rushing. Could be backer or farther back than that. I think that the way we are running the ball now with the power that Javonte Williams brings, and with the smoothness of number 27, which is Sanders, I think we okay. And then we know for sure that old boy can catch out of the backfield like no other, and I'm talking about Jadon Blue. I think we're going to be a whole lot better, man. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to wager with Clarence on this, of who got the better groupings and who will have a better season. We're going to put something on the line. And I ain't talking about cutting my beard off, you know. Maybe I take Clarence to my barber, you know. Let me stop it. Yeah, but shout out to my guy Clarence, man. Deuce or Maffa? Maffa barely getting reps, man, so it's going to be probably Deuce with that, you know. Maffa is barely getting third teams and second team reps, so it's going to be clearly Deuce, they got packages for Deuce. Deuce got his own little packages, baby. Yes, indeed. Well, what you finna do, man? Finna get the Deuce packages, man, on the table, Cowboy Nation. But with all of that being said, man, just hope that practice and camp goes well today. Let's get things going the best way possible. Cowboy Nation, on my way out. They say a prize fighter continues to swing even when he's down. And if you are trying to fight Clarissa Shields and you think that you are stronger than her, that you are quicker than her, and you got a stronger arm than her and power of a punch, you better think twice, because she taking heads, man. Y'all don't want to fight Clarissa Shields, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen and ladies. But neither here nor there. TA says, don't try to hook Clarence up either. I feel you. Mama said that there will be days literally just like this. We're going to keep grinding for your mind, baby. Shout out to everybody that walk up to me. And somebody hit me up just yesterday. Robert, you know who you are. Aguilar. Shout out to you. But he says, Law, at the end, you give this quote. Can you do it live in front of me? I'm always on G waiting on O, right? And it's time to go with it. There you go, Robert. I see you in the chat. Special shout out to you. But let's break it down one more time for your mind. So that Romo that was with you can understand what I'm saying. If you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for, to work day and night to give up your time, your peace and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad, that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawny and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you are glad to go out there and fret forward, or plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you would just simply go after the things you want with all of your compassion, strength, sarcasm, with faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity, that neither cold or the poverty or the famish of fame or the sickness of body or brain can turn you away from the things you want. Them dogged and grab and besiege and beset with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation. And for those who listen, and for those who understand, and for those who get it, that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go. I know the audio's a little off, but you got to make do with make it do. The adjustments in the operations of the plan of the mind is always starting right here from your heart, and the meditations of your thoughts are all from the center and the core mass of your thoughts. It's right here in the heart. So without much further ado, that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's get it.
Right. I want my flowers while I'm living.
Come on with it, baby.
Yeah, I just be off the dome. I never own no chrome. Too many foes and clothes. Yeah, I be at home alone. I be in zones alone.
I be on road alone.
Yeah, I be really in the field. Let her rush, I let her feel.
That's right, I'm really in the field, technically.
Don't need no deals, I make the deal. I have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah.
Sounds of soft souls and hits and oldies.
Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too. Count up. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Spartan!
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Glory. What more do you want from me?
Well, what I'm saying is that
Lately,
there
I
are
just
known knowns
wanna-
and that there are known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know. Simply because you don't have evidence that something does exist does not mean that you have evidence that something doesn't exist.
No days off. No days off.
Oh, snap.
No days off.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers does not like it.
You must be out of your goddamn mind. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Gosh, something wrong.
When you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud too.
Let's go, man! Let's go!
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had. I gave you everything I had.
Nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Come out the closet and stop keeping a secret and let the world know if it had not been for the Lord that was on my side. This is where we fight. I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
Come on with it.
Don't let the street lights hit you all alone. You know it's dangerous to go alone. Don't let the street lights hit you. Could I be your player too? I'll follow wherever you go, whatever you do.
Sounds of soft souls and hits and oldies.
If a paper crane can fly, then Pirelli doesn't feel that far. So far, so far.
Until next time, DC for life, the longest outro in the land, brought to you by Law Nation Sports. And remember, you're listening and subscribing to nothing but the best. Come on, choir.
Fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on.
Look at this law. 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 Law.
FBI, open up!
Law. Law.